Hey everybody, it's me again, Christian Loudon, and I want to talk about something. Okay. So my tongue's red. It's gonna be. It's a show I created on my idea. It's gonna be called Lego World Textures Defenders of Earth. It's about 5 guys who are world textures. Actually, they're ninjas. It's gonna be based in the real world. You know, like Mexico, America, Canada, Germany, Switzerland, Scotland, New Zealand, and all that. Based in the real world. Based on real stuff too, like Dr. Pepper, Walmart, XD, Marlin, condoms. I'm sorry about that. Who cares? Don't talk about condoms, alright guys? I'm just gonna make this whole face in the video, okay? Alright. And it's gonna be called okay, and their sensei is named Desettu, Sensei Desettu. He was born in, their powers are, they can run fast, jump high, like ninjas. They have this thing called Cetus. That's Spanish, right? I think it's called Deato Kageto Kla. Kind of long name, but who cares? And their sensei is named just the Sensei Desettu. He was born and raised in Japan, in a village called, who cares? In a village. So, and it was around in the 1800s when he was born. His mother died from childbirth from giving it to him. His father run a shop in the village from helping the village do like sand stuff and all that, and he has to raise him by himself. But Desettu's uncle came to the village. He's from Tokyo. It used to be called Tenito back then. I think so. That's the name. Tenito. And he helped him raise them for 10 years. Can you believe it? 10 years. And they had a good life, since Desettu liked his uncle. He liked his dad too. And so they lived in the village for a while, made a happy life. But suddenly when the wars started, Desettu's dad and uncle had to do something about it, so they did the unspeakable thing. They dressed up as heroes. Not as superheroes, back then. Desettu's uncle dressed as a samurai, and Desettu's dad dressed as a ninja. They both fought battles to each other, help the people who need help from beating the lords, and that. And they need. Suddenly, on the mission, Desettu's dad broke his leg, and Desettu's uncle had to go to a battle by himself. Desettu's dad is all, "Don't, brother, it's too dangerous." Desettu's uncle's all, "I have to, for Japan." Desettu's all, "Don't go, uncle. We'll miss you. We're afraid you'll die." Desettu's uncle ducked down and hold his chest like this. He's all, "Don't worry, Desettu. I'll be fine. I love you." So Desettu's uncle went out there. When Desettu's dad was sleeping, he snuck out and tried to fight Desettu's uncle. And he was I'm a cyborg. And so Desettu's uncle went to the battlefield. It was crazy, like bow fires and all that. Fireballs. Big fat fireballs. Arrows with fire on them. And swords. Heads cutting off and all that. Blood. Oh my, what the fuck is going on? Holy shit, it's a disaster. Oh my god. And suddenly, Desetu made it. Sentu Uncle made it up top, killing all the guys like boom, choo, choo. And suddenly he meets the evil lord. Is all, we met again, motherfucker. He's all, the evil lord's all, what? You got something to say? And suddenly Desetu made it. When Desetu's uncle averts the guy. So, suddenly the Lord, got a big old weapon and crushed it to the wall, and made a big hole in the floor and set it to fall. Suddenly the Lord ran away, and he got unconscious, got up. It was so dark, so fucking dark, you can't even see your hand. And so he got those stick deals with fire up top. Looked around it. He was some legendary thing. He had writings and all that shit. Suddenly, he walked in some room. It was, and he saw some statue, big statue, a statue deal. It was hideous. It's like, what the hell is that? It's a weird looking statue down here. Suddenly, Desetu made it up top of the building. So he covered his eyes to not see the bodies. So he went to the hole, went down there too. Suddenly Desetu's uncle go closer to that statue and say, what the hell is this? Suddenly he touches this. Suddenly it made a weird sound. Like, gee, hallelujah. Suddenly he see this black smoke. Suddenly he sees this dark black hand. So black and dark. Touch his leg. He's all, oh my god, what the fuck? Suddenly, it's all circling him. Got his teeth. And suddenly this creature, so hideous, he's all, what the fuck are you? What the fuck? Suddenly he's all, get off of me. Yeah, suddenly he's all, you're mine, bitch. And he got his hands and got his face. Suddenly Desetu made it. He saw his uncle standing there. He's walked up and says, Uncle? He turned out slowly. His dark black face, red eyes, sharp teeth, big claws. Suddenly, it opens his mouth and made a big yar, like this. Rah! Sorry. Elaine Desetu started running, scared the hell out of him. He's all running, but this demon was faster. He was like, and he finally got out. The demon stopped following him, so he went back to his house. Desetu as well. Where do you been? So, a few days later, I heard of his brother. Like 2 warriors who were with his brother that said, he's dead. We found a dead body. And suddenly, Desetu couldn't remember for some reason, and they start crying and all that. Well, Desetu's dad stopped being a ninja and stopped fighting evil because he didn't wanted to die like his brother did. Actually, he doesn't know that he's still alive. And he doesn't want Desetu to be alone and all that. They raised, like a year later, Desetu's dad got a disease. It made him sick. He was sweating and all that. Suddenly he died. Desetu was 10 when Desetu's uncle turned into demon. And Desetu was 11 when his father died. Suddenly this doctor was 63 years old, still a doctor at the village who raised him. Okay. For further on, he trained to be a ninja just like his dad. 5 years later, it is now, Desetu's now 16. He's a ninja. Now he got the swords and all that. And he got a weapon with not really good armor, just dirty stuff. And suddenly he went to school and all that, and he fought a few battles. But this battle was hard because he had to fight, but the Setu lost. A bunch of guys cornered him, and they are circled around him. Is all beat him up, and punched his face and all that, broke his legs. Suddenly, this guy who killed his uncle, thought it was, and says, "I killed you now. I killed your uncle. It's your turn, motherfucker." Stabs, kind of punches him right in the face. Suddenly, the friends come. They start running. So they got him, bought Setu, and put him to the doctor. And they put him in a room. He was beat up to death. His legs were broken. They said he can't walk again. That's upsetting. So they put him in a room, just one candle, a small room. He was all laying on the bed, crying. He's all, "I failed you. I failed you." Suddenly, he heard this noise. Suddenly, this black star. He was standing in this white space, big old white space. He's all looking around. What the hell? What the fuck is going on? Suddenly, he sees this steel thing, glowing golden thing. It says, "Setu, I know your pain. You need to chill out and calm down. It wasn't your fault when just at your dad's death and your uncle's disappearance and all that. I need it. I need the power, and I need to avenge them both. Yes, I know, but now I want to give you the power of the lifetime. Any human being in the world. You'll be the world detector." Suddenly, he got shocked his hand. Suddenly, this blue smoke thing is circling around him. Suddenly, got him, and he's all screaming like, "Ah!" Suddenly, he bursts out like a blue shooting star. Suddenly, he wakes up on the bed. No, his legs are all healed, no bruises. He was healed up. Suddenly, he wakes up in the bed, no pain and all that. Suddenly, he walks out to the room and his friends and girlfriend was there. So his girlfriend is named Tiatu. Kanyatu. And suddenly he what the heck, Setu? What happened to you? Okay, I'm gonna end this video. Well, if you liked it, subscribe down below and put comments down below and all that. See ya, butches.